Hey, this is 406 Broncos. That's Dakota there, and I'm Mac.
And it has been a while. About a month and a half, I think.
We got audio issues all kind of figured out now, hopefully, and
we wanted
more
a break.
to talk about. Yeah, we wanted to enjoy the summer a bit, and there wasn't much to talk about throughout the summer. I mean, besides just training camp stuff.
And welcome to our new studio as well.
Yeah, I moved, so I got a new room.
Bigger space,
yes. It's going to be nice. We'll deck it out.
We're very
excited. Paint it first.
Yep, we're very excited about this. We're really close to we're just a few days away from preseason, which is very exciting.
Football, baby.
Let's see, the new depth, or the first official depth chart came out today. So we're going to discuss that. We'll discuss how we feel the depth chart's going to end up. We got some injuries we can talk about. Maybe some fantasy football. And, preseason. Let's go ahead and start with that.
Preseason. Okay.
Football is back. And we're back.
Really went and fished that out?
I thought it'd be funny.
Oh.
Plus,
cool.
That's a great movie.
I know, I love that movie.
All right.
Alrighty. So,
Preseason.
4 games we played before the regular season. Consists of us playing the Vikings first.
Do you think that was an accident?
I don't know.
Case Keenum comes to Denver. You think that was accidental that we were playing the Vikings?
No, I think it's sheer coincidence.
You know who else is going to be playing in that game?
What?
Trevor Siemian.
That's funny.
That's really funny.
It should have been all about the regular season, yo. I'm just kidding. All right. Yeah, so we're going to be playing the Vikings. Is that at home?
Yeah, that's this Saturday. I'm pretty sure it's in Denver.
That's funny. We play the Cardinals preseason at Arizona, and we play them in the regular season
and
at Arizona.
Now we're both going.
We're going to that game. There's 2 games we're going to. We're going to the October 1st, Kansas City against Denver Broncos, Monday night football. And then we're going to go 2-3 weeks later.
Yeah, it's like 2 weeks later.
And we're going to go to Arizona.
Thursday night
football to watch the Broncos. We're going to be repping our stuff there.
It's going to be a heck of a time.
We'll see what they say about it. They're Cardinals fans, and what are they?
It was crazy last time I went. There was it was Seahawks Cardinals. It was last year on Thursday night. I saw probably like 4 or 5 fights. So
really?
Yeah, I'm dead serious. Keep in mind that was a divisional rivalry, but
true.
I mean, those Cardinals fans are pretty rowdy. I don't know if, like I said, it could have just been rivalry, hopefully, but it's on Broncos sideline. I remember there was tons of Seahawks where I was sitting, so chances are there's gonna be tons of Broncos.
It's a cheap place to go down to, so I can see Broncos fans going to it. So, and you see Broncos fans a lot in places, anyways.
Yeah, and it's close, so you can imagine. It's gonna be a fun game. That's one of the best out of anywhere I've been. It's right up there with tailgating. The fan tailgating there was so fun. Minnesota was really fun too. So far, we haven't gotten to hook on to a good Broncos tailgate, but I mean, we did the one last year, I suppose, with the
in the stadium itself.
That was still cool.
That was cool. It catered to us, and we got all that food and watched football. The thing is it won't be fun that much. Not that much fun this time because there won't be any games going on while we're in there if we do it.
I know. Yeah.
So
yeah, there would. Oh no, there won't be because it was Sunday night.
Yeah. So okay.
Okay, wrapping up the preseason.
Well, yeah, the preseason. Play the Bears, Redskins, Cardinals, and Vikings. Okay, what's your prediction on us?
I mean, I'm not even gonna predict because you never know, man. It's all
we
about
went 4-0. What was it last year?
Yeah, but I mean, I remember years where the Raiders went 4-0 and everyone was talking them up, and then they, plummeted. So, and that's kind of what we did last year. I just want to see our
secondaries go to work.
That's
I think we have a lot of secondaries.
I'm excited to see a lot of these battles between the running backs groups. I want to see some of these young rookies and some of these these new guys like Sua Cravens and like Josie Jewell, just a lot of the rookies, and see what Bradley Chubb can do.
Sutton.
I can only imagine we're not going to like Sutton and Hamilton. Those guys, I bet we'll see a lot of time for them. You know who else I'm really curious to see and how they do?
What?
Chad Kelly. Because I think that kid's going to be a
They've
stud.
been talking about it, and then Paxton Lynch is still above them.
Well, yeah.
I kind of want to know with everybody what they think on Chad Kelly or Paxton Lynch. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, personally, I think, like, so far from what I've heard from training camp is that Kelly is outperforming. They said Paxton had one really good game or a good week. But to be honest, if Paxton doesn't beat out Kelly, Paxton's done. Like, he will not be on the team. He might as well just get cut. I've also been hearing, though, that it seems like the Broncos want Paxton to be that second guy. Like, they're pushing for him to be the second guy. And I could see it because, that's the guy they've drafted. They don't want to be wrong.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I hope that's not the case, but I hope it's Chad, because basically I don't care because Keenum's going to be the starter. So whatever the backup role is, who cares?
Well, we're getting kind of in the depth chart now.
Do you want to close with depth chart, or do you want to keep going?
Well, you're just talking about it, so that's what I was saying.
Yeah, that's fine. We can talk some depth chart. So what we're gonna do here, we'll read to you the depth chart that they have posted as, and then we're gonna discuss and say what we think the ending depth chart after preseason, when the 53-man roster gets cut down, what we think it's gonna look like, and we'll just do it as we go.
Okay. So we're gonna just start right up at the top.
Yeah.
Okay. The depth chart for the QB stance, we already just talked about it, is Case Keenum number 1, Paxton Lynch number 2, Chad Kelly number 3.
Which I think is fair going into the first week of preseason. Paxton's been there longer than Kelly, but I do think that's going to switch. Personally, I think Kelly's going to beat out Lynch.
I don't think so, because I don't think they're really giving Chad Kelly a chance. I think they're trying to ride this Paxton Lynch.
Did I say
thing
Paxton's going to beat Kelly?
No.
What did I say?
I thought you said Kelly was going to win. Take him out.
I do. Yeah, no, I stand by that. Okay.
What I say is they're not giving Chad Kelly a chance. They're going to ride this thing, like you said. They're going to ride this thing with Paxton Lynch as long as they can. And they're trying to figure out some glimmer of hope with that guy, which I think they're just kind of leaving Chad Kelly in the dust. And I think it's going to stay that way. Well, who knows? I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong on that.
Either way, Case is going to be the starter.
Case is going to be the starter.
That's 100%.
Okay.
And, by the way, you know what? When this gets brought up, I'm just going to bring up stuff from training camp, because it's, me, I'm going to forget. Case, they've been saying, is just being a really great leader. He's commanding charge.
Yep.
Every single day they're saying how he's done so well. And if I'm not mistaken, he went like 4 or 5 straight days without throwing a pick.
That was nice.
And Chris Harris commended him for dropping a dime on Emmanuel Sanders while Chris Harris was defending him. And he said, this guy keeps playing like this, we're going to win. We're going to be winning games. So he's been performing really well, as have the receivers. A lot of great catches that I've been hearing about. Anyway, running back.
Running back. Starter, Devontae Booker, Royce Freeman, D'Angelo Henderson, David Williams, Phillip Lindsay.
Huh. Okay.
I'm kind of I thought D'Angelo Henderson was right behind Devontae, so Royce Freeman.
They're clearly really pushing for him.
And I also heard Devontae just kind of squeaked or barely beat by Royce. Like he beat him,
yeah.
But yeah.
I mean,
So that means Royce could be something here,
I think preseason's gonna really tell all as far as who's gonna be the starting running back.
I think he's kind of a hidden weapon of ours. Like, I think he's kind of a golden gem.
Royce?
I think so.
Oh, dude, I think Royce is gonna take the job eventually. If he doesn't have it by week 1, he will have it later in the season. Like, I just have this gut feeling that Royce is going to be.
Yeah, and I don't know. We haven't seen much with Devontae Booker.
And I like him. He's still a good running back, but he's.
Yeah, but we haven't like when
he's not an every down back.
No.
And they think Royce can be. Also, the fact that Philip Lindsay, whatever, is bottom of this list is kind of surprising because he's been really performing well apparently in training camp. So Vaughn and Marshall both said that he could possibly be the third down back because of how good he's playing. So we'll see. I mean, I think he's going to play a big role in where as far as preseason, I think he's going to get put in there. I could also see him as being like a kick returner, punt returner type. So
stupid question, but did I miss something with Jordan Taylor not on the list?
He's a receiver.
I know.
Oh, he's hurt.
Oh, yeah.
They put him on the PUP list.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't see him in this at all.
That's why, because he's on the PUP list.
Okay.
So, and there's a good chance he'll get cut.
Okay, so you were saying that. Really?
Oh yeah, especially now with this injury.
Ugh.
Like that really set him
All
back.
Right. You were saying that.
Lindsey.
No, the lineup.
Oh, I think it's going to be Freeman and Booker, and then after that, it doesn't really matter. I think Lindsey could be in there. I could also see, one of these guys is going to get cut. Like, probably going to be David Williams because his is the name I know the least. So apparently he doesn't make that big of an impact. But who knows? I mean, for all we know, we could cut Devontae. It just all depends on who's going to perform and who they think is going to be there.
So I think as well. I think Freeman might take the spot. It may take a little bit throughout it, but I think he's going to be the number. I think we're just kind of looking ahead and stuff. So I think Freeman will probably take the spot from Booker, but they're going to give Booker a chance.
Okay, that's my water.
I know it is, but I need to move.
Water. This is just pure moonshine.
Andy Janovich.
Isn't that what they drink it out of? Is like a
mason jar.
There's
I can see that being the lineup at the end.
Well, he's the only one, but
that
also
was a joke.
Oh, okay. Also, though, they've been talking like Andy could get cut too.
Really?
Yeah, because
they're thinking they don't want the fullback no more.
Fullback's kind of a lost art. Personally, I would rather keep him as like a running back or tight end still, because I think he's still worth a lot. So if it were up to me, if it came down to cutting Janovich, I would cut Henderson, or at least put Henderson on like the reserves, and then cut Williams and put Janovich in the running back lineup. Because I think Janovich, he's still on his rookie contract. He's not costing anything. Like, why not keep him? He's a weapon. Maybe make him a kicker, punt returner, put him on the special teams. He can make plays.
Okay. Here we go. These are kind of the big list here.
Go ahead and just, like...
The orange ones?
Yeah, pretty much.
What does that mean, actually?
It's just, those are just links that you can click on so that you can read more about them.
Okay.
It's like, it's going to be him, then him, then him, then him.
Yeah, so, okay. Yeah, the top three, I believe, I'm going to say is Demaryius Thomas, Emmanuel Sanders, Cortland Sutton, and I don't know after
Deshaun
that.
Hamilton.
Where's he at? Oh, yeah, okay.
Deshaun Hamilton.
Yeah, I see it. And then,
And
Isaiah
then it's just
McKenzie.
a long list behind that.
Isaiah McKenzie should go up. Once again,
up to the
a joke.
unemployment line.
Yeah, that guy can go.
There's going to be a lot of these receivers getting cut. There's just so
I hope
many.
he's one of them. I really do. Get him out of there.
There's just too many of these guys. But really, it is a big group of guys. But those are your top four. Those are going to be your main guys, I think.
Okay, here's one that's kind of interesting to me. There's a lot of guys on this tight end list.
And there's going to be guys getting cut off of
Jeff
here, too.
Hireman. Okay, I always say Howerman. Jake Butt, Austin Taylor, Brian Parker. I don't know the rest of these guys. Troy Fumagalli, I know.
He's a rookie.
Yeah, didn't we just get him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I personally think that Hireman's going to get cut.
I think Jake Butt's going to take the start. Yep. I think he's
Trailer will stay because he did pretty good last year, and then Fumagalli will be the third, and then the rest of them will get cut or put on reserve. But I think Hireman's donezo. He's been injury prone. He hasn't hardly done anything. Jake Butt, they said, has been healthy, doing really good in training camp, so that's the guy I think is going to take the job. By the way, over our long break, and it was actually just last week, I bought a fantasy football booklet to study because I'm crazy, and Jake Butt and Royce Freeman aren't mentioned anywhere in there. They're mentioned as they think they're going to be the starters for our team, but they're not even listed on top 30, top 40, whatever, as best fantasy. And you watch. If not one or both of these guys is going to be a fantasy stud. I can see it. The way Case worked with Rudolph last year, and I just have a gut feeling about Royce. One of these two guys is going to be one, if not both, will be fantasy studs. That's my opinion. So, I think they kind of underlook them.
I'm going to kind of go down the line of what the
just do
offense.
the starting.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't even want to say that.
And then we can bring up some of these backups if we think they're worth bringing
Garrett
up.
Bowles, yes. And at the end, yes.
Left to right.
Ronald Leary, yeah.
Yeah.
Matt Paradis, yes and yes. Connor McGovern.
He filled in quite a bit last year in that spot and did pretty good. We'll see. I mean, this other guard spot is the one that I'm curious about. I think Max Garcia could definitely take one of those spots. He's been with us a long time. Menelik Watson can go to hell. He's garbage.
Jared Vildy. Jeez, you just went the audio up to red for that. We just got him, didn't we?
Who?
Jared Vildier.
Vildier, yeah. He's from Arizona.
Yeah, so I believe yes.
Oh,
all those at the end.
Billy Turner. There's talk about Billy Turner. They think he could be a guard too, or Vildier could move to guard and Turner could be tackle. So we have a little bit of variety there. Not to where I'm so comfortable, but
defensive end.
Dude, okay. First of all, before we say anything, before we go on, I just want to say, because I already looked at this list, we have so much depth on the defense. Like, literally, anybody gets hurt, I'm comfortable with it because the next guy coming up is already awesome. So, just be prepared because this list, pretty much everybody on this list is ace. So, go.
Derek Wolfe, D'Amata Pecco, Adam Gotsis.
That's your D-line. That's your starting D-line. And then, I mean, DeMarcus Walker, that's your backup on one of the DNs. Zach Kerr.
Dude.
Clinton McDonald.
I did know that Kyle Pecco. Forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. And then Shelby Harris on nose tackle. Like, all those guys are good players. Like, we're in safe hands. So, like, but think about it. Pecco. He's a veteran. So he's not going to play every down. So that's where Harris comes in. Gotsis, Walker, like that's a great combo out, in and out. Clinton McDonald can play DT and the ends. And they were talking really good about Clinton McDonald in training camp too. They said he's been playing really well.
That's so cool though.
I love it.
Bradley Chubb starting.
Yeah, they were talking about how. Well, first of all, oh yeah, no, he's right here. Never mind. They were talking about how they were really surprised in this article, at least, that Shane Ray lost his job to Bradley Chubb. Is it that surprising? I don't think so.
I love this lineup. There's Bradley Chubb, Shaq Barrett, Von Miller, Shane Ray. That's crazy.
And those are your outside linebackers.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, like, just that duo.
Those are your four.
I trust in most of those. And Shane Ray, when he's healthy, yeah.
All four of those guys are they're sacktastic.
You got Todd Davis, or where am I actually?
Those are the inside linebackers, yeah.
Yeah, you got Todd Davis, Brandon Marshall,
Zaire Anderson,
and that Josie Jewell. That's the one we got, didn't we?
The rookie.
Yeah, the rookie.
So those are
and
three
you think
great
he's
players.
A gem?
I do. I think he's going to be something. We're going to find out in preseason. But like, if Davis or Marshall goes out, Jewell pops in. I mean, I'm not upset with that. In fact, I personally would rather see Jewell in than Todd Davis. But Davis is a veteran. We just paid him, and he's going to be the starter.
I like this too. Our cornerbacks.
Plus, Sua Cravens.
Oh yeah.
Is interchangeable in those linebackers
he's
as
a
well.
Hybrid. I love this here too.
First of all, I think all this is going to be exactly as it is in my mind.
Oh yeah, that's right.
This is how it's going to end.
Yeah, it should end. It definitely is going to end this way.
There's no
doubt about it.
I think Gotsis could maybe go out and it could be Clint McDonald or Walker, but other than that,
I don't know. I think Gotsis is good.
Yeah, no, exactly. I'm just saying like that's nitpicking.
Yeah. So, what was I gonna say?
Cornerbacks.
Bradley Roby, finally a starter with us after Talib has been gone, but he's made so many good moves with us throughout the history. Like when we went to see them play San Diego Chargers at the time, he got defensive player.
He had what, like 2 picks and a fumble?
Something like that.
Or a pick and a fumble. Maybe it was like 2 touchdowns.
It was awesome to watch because Talib was hurt. Now, Bradley Roby, Chris Harris Jr. out there that knew what it was at our 3rd or 4th pick. Isaac Yadam.
Yadam was our 3rd round.
No, he was our 4th.
No, that was Jewel.
No, he was our 3rd round, our 4th pick. Because it was Chubb, Sutton, Freeman,
and then Yadam. Yeah, we had 2 3rd rounds.
I like that. I think I'm okay with that.
Tremaine Brock is dealing with some hamstring issues.
Yeah.
I don't know how serious they are.
I can see a different change in one place. That's to see how he works with us. But
see, or go ahead.
Darian Stewart's a veteran with us. But I can see with kind of younger, faster Sua Cravens come in to play.
I could see that.
I can see the change right there.
I did see, though, where Vance Joseph was talking, and he's not, like, he sounds pretty confident in Stewart. Like, it sounds like they're going to be playing him.
It's just, with that, I love, like, Stewart's played really well, and he knows where he's supposed to be. The thing
he's just slow.
Yes, he is slow. So if he's not at the place he is supposed to be, then bye. That's the thing about him, is Darian Stewart's really good about being where he needs to be, but, you know, there's times where he's not there, where he needs to be. Yeah. And that kills us. Justin Simmons, yep, he's going to be there.
And then I can definitely see a lot of these safeties getting cut, too. Also, real quick, the cornerbacks, that is the position group that I am actually probably most worried about on our defense, because really it's just Roby and Harris are our aces, and then it's kind of just whoever after that. Yadam hopefully is a hidden gem. Brock, he's a veteran. We'll see what happens. I could see where they put Sua Cravens in as a nickel corner, where he could cover like the tight end, because they say he's really good about that. So we'll see.
All right.
Special teams.
Brandon McManus.
Yeah, Brandon McManus on kickoffs and place kicker. So yeah.
Then Marquette King as our punter.
And our holder. Long snapper Casey Kreider. See, they did. They put Philip Lindsay on kick returner.
But they have Isaiah as punt return. Why?
God. Look, he's way at the end on kick returner, though. Punt returner, though, man.
Why?
It's going to change.
That's what killed us that one time, is him doing the punt returns. I don't like that. That's a stupid one for me.
I actually want him to play in preseason. I want him to fumble a couple times so they're like, you're out of here, bro. Although, if he does play and he plays well, then they're like, oh, you got the starting job, and like, hey, let's make you the 3rd string wide receiver while we're at it. Because we'll see.
Uh-oh.
What?
I said F that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did. Okay. Now, I guess we hit up our injury report, don't we?
Yeah, we can. I mean, I think we kind of covered the main ones. We said Brock and Shane Ray does not need wrist surgery. if anybody hasn't heard, it's been
Kenny Bell, hamstring. Adam Gotsis is one that he got an ankle, and that was today. Questionable.
That was yesterday.
Updated.
Oh,
today.
okay.
So it was yesterday, updated today.
So, we'll see what happens with that. It doesn't sound
Corey Brown.
long term. None of our injuries seem long term. We don't have anybody on IR.
Another one. Shoot Cravens, updated today.
Knee hasn't been reported.
Okay.
But it does appear to be serious injury. What?
It'd be a very serious injury. Consider the defensive back day to day until the Broncos can provide a more specific update on his health.
Okay. That's not
Did not
good.
practice Tuesday, so he didn't practice today.
Well, I didn't really know that. So let's hope for the best with that. Tremaine Brock sidelined approximately a week due to the hamstring injury he suffered. So nothing serious, nothing long term. But football's back, baby.
Yeah. It's fun.
Just few days and we get to be watching Bronco football. I actually like preseason. I like getting to watch these backups do it and kind of see who's going to, make that next leap.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I'm excited to see Case out there too.
Yeah, I really do want to see that.
You know what I don't like about preseason? Injuries.
Yep.
And there's going to be at least a couple. There always is.
Yeah, that's why I feel like preseason almost needs to be a three game thing, man. It gets kind of iffy when you have 4 games.
Well, yeah. I mean, most of your starters only play just a couple quarters in the whole preseason anyway, but... Anything else you want to add? We're back, man. This is going to be regular now. New studio.
And then, we'll get you updated on, like, the preseason game, what we saw, what we liked. Might throw in a little bit of a live video. We like to do that sometimes. But, yeah. It's going to start getting crazy with us since
now that
we have a place, we have football, we're ready to rock and roll.
And I can't wait for fantasy, too.
I love fantasy football.
Yeah, we won't update you on our fantasy that much, though.
No. We might talk a little about it, but we won't blow everybody up about it. So, thanks for watching. 406 Broncos. Don't forget to share us. Like us on YouTube. Spreaker, we don't have that up yet again because we had to restart everything.
Reset my whole window.
So we'll see about getting that up maybe next week. But we're on Spreaker, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, any of that stuff you want to check us out on, like us, invite your friends, share, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's 406 Broncos. Mac Anderson. That's where you say my name.
That's poop. Dakota Craig.
Have a great week. See you next time.